A redesigned look, incredibly powerful cameras, and magic photo editing features. The brand new Google Pixel 6 Pro is here, and it's the most powerful phone Google has ever made. My name is Drew Kozub, and in this video, I'm going to highlight 5 features of the Pixel 6 Pro that I think make it the most cool Pixel you have ever used. Before we get started, please take a second to hit subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Let's start with the cameras. The Pixel 6 Pro has 4 cameras, 3 on the back and 1 on the front. There's a brand new telephoto lens which gives you fantastic options for taking pictures of faraway things. It has 2 types of zoom, an optical zoom that goes up to 4 times, which uses physical moving lenses to snap pictures of faraway things so you get really good quality. You also have the option of using the 20 times super res zoom for a digitally enhanced zoom for things that are even further away. The camera supports shooting video in 4K at 60 frames per second, which means you'll have very silky smooth, high-resolution videos. The photo editing features on the Pixel 6 Pro will make your pictures look beautiful, but one I want to highlight is the brand new Magic Eraser tool. It can automatically recognize elements in your photos that might not be desirable, like people in the background. I took it to a field with power lines and tricky morning lighting to really put the Magic Eraser tool to the test, and I was quite surprised. With one tap, the power lines and even background cars I didn't even see in the distance were recognized and removed. Both the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro have this feature, as well as some other photography tricks like action pan to add blur to the background, or long exposure to add blur to the subject you're photographing. Plus, there's face unblur, which actually snaps 2 quick photos from 2 different cameras and detects a face in motion, and Real Tone captures subtle nuances in different skin tones so all people show up looking like their natural, beautiful selves. The screen on the Pixel 6 Pro is gorgeous. The refresh rate on the 6.7-inch screen adapts based on what you're doing. The screen can refresh as little as 10 times per second, all the way up to 120 times per second. If you're playing a video game with lots of motion and action, it will look best at a fast refresh rate, but that uses more battery power. If you're reading an ebook, the screen doesn't change much from second to second, so the phone automatically switches to a lower refresh rate to save battery. Since I mentioned battery anyway, smart features are woven throughout the fabric of the Pixel to maximize your battery life based on the way you use your phone. So with the Pixel 6 Pro, you can expect more than 24 hours of battery life even when connected to 5G, and the Pixel can charge up to 50% in just 30 minutes, but you need to buy a fast charger, which is sold separately. You can charge the Pixel 6 Pro wirelessly or with a USB-C cable. This is hands down Google's smartest phone ever. The Pixel 6 can do all of these wonderful things that previous Pixels can't, thanks to a new chip that was designed by Google and optimized for Pixel. The chip is called the Google Tensor, and it's 80% faster than the chip that came on the Pixel 5, so you can do things like live transcriptions in the Recorder app with exceptionally accurate punctuation and even the proper spelling of your friends' names. There are translation functions that will help you in everyday conversations, reading other languages when you travel, or even translating messages within apps like WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, Android messages, and more. Plus, there's this really cool speech enhancement feature, which helps you if you're taking videos on a busy street or in a spare bedroom where a furnace kicked in while you're in the middle of a video. It can help tune out ambient noise so just your voice shines through. The last thing I want to talk about is style, which is totally subjective, but I think these are gorgeous looking phones. If we want better cameras on our phones, we need to have these huge bumps on them. But the Google Pixel 6 takes that camera tech and blends it into the design of the phone, so you get this slick bar with a 2-tone color palette on the back. The Pixel 6 Pro comes in 3 colors. The one I have is called Sorta Sunny, and in person it looks beautiful. With the standard Pixel 6, there's different color options like Kind of Coral and Sorta Seafoam. So what do you think about the Pixel 6 Pro? What features do you like the most? Leave a comment so I know what you are most pumped about with the latest phone from Google. A quick note, the Pixel 6 Pro that I featured in this video was sent to me for free by Google for review purposes. However, they didn't get to see the video ahead of time or make any editorial changes. I hope this video was helpful. If you want to keep in touch, hit me up on Twitter and Instagram. My handle is @DrewKozub. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed.